on this episode of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
What do you want here? This has nothing to do with you.
Nice to see you too, Vieri. I think you're disturbing this young lady's day.
Hello and welcome back to our fabulous playthrough of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, the third game in the series. First, let's take a look at the map. We've only uncovered a portion of this very large map for the time, and today I think we should probably focus on handling some of the minor missions before we get back into the story. Now, to catch you up on the major story, we just saved Caterina Sforza. We were not able to kill either of the main Borgia family members, and that basically catches us up. So let's help out the courtesans of the city, do some renovating, and then we'll jump right back into the major part of the story.
Ezio, since Madonna Solari's death, her brother Santino claims ownership of us. He struggles to gain Borgia favor and must prove himself leader of the courtesans. Humiliate him in public, and he loses the support of the Borgia. We will not hear from him again.
Okay, so clearly we have to deal with this man. I mean, everyone knows that we run the courtesans of Rome. Well, I guess our sister does. Either way, we must stop him. There he is, let's get him. Okay, so we're like a 15th century Uber. Pick him up and bring him to the fountain.
This man is a worthless liar. The courtesans of Roma will never answer to him.
Alrighty then. Check that off the list. What else should we attempt before moving the major story along? Obviously, we first have to decrease our notoriety because it gets annoying pretty quick. Alright, what else do we have? Oh my gosh, Cristina missions. Okay. For a lot of players, you might not remember this character, but this is probably my favorite minor story arc of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It's fantastic as far as I'm concerned. So let's get right to it.
Eucharist, as was witnessed by all faithful present, the marble Vernesacca wept bread upon the blood.
What about that one?
Oh, she is beautiful.
Okay, then go talk to her.
Just like that? Talk about what?
It doesn't matter. See, little brother, most men are so afraid of beautiful girls that anyone who actually talks to them has an advantage. Just make it up as you go.
What?
What?
Why are you just standing there?
Oh, because I wanted to ask you something. Which is... What's your name?
Not one you'll ever need to make use of.
Aspetta, I wasn't ready. I was planning on being really charming and funny. And I just have a second chance. Ah, well.
Ezio, all is not lost. You made her smile. She will remember you now.
No, I can still fix these. I'll follow her ways. See where she lives.
And with that, we are transported back to before Assassin's Creed 2 starts. Beautiful Firenze comes alive again. And we have a clear mission. Follow Cristina home. Is it creepy? Is it romantic? It's creepy, but here we are. Cristina walks quite a ways through Renaissance Florence. For those of us who just played Assassin's Creed 2, this is quite a jarring flashback because it looks exactly as it did in the previous game. As we approach Cristina's house, we have an odd encounter.
I told you I'm not interested.
See, but I am.
Get in line.
I think not, amore mio. I've decided I'm tired of waiting for you to open your legs on your own. Cane rognoso! What do you want here? This has nothing to do with you!
Nice to see you too, Vieri. I think you're disturbing this young lady's day.
Basta, basta! Is that the best you can do?
You will pay for interfering. Your whole family will.
Thank you. That was very kind of you.
Are you all right?
I am now. You asked for my name earlier. It's Cristina.
Piacere, Cristina. I'm Ezio.
Well, Ezio. Looks like you got yourself a second chance.
And that concludes our little foray back into Florence, pre-Assassin's Creed 2. We will continue our Cristina missions, probably at a leisurely pace because they are like a fine wine and should be enjoyed slowly.
Ezio,
Where is Machiavelli?
I could not find him.
I brought the Contessa here.
Caterina,
Care to tell us where you have been?
looking for Ezio. What of Cesare and Rodrigo?
Cesare rode off before I could get close to him, and Rodrigo was somewhere else entirely.
That is odd. Rodrigo is usually at the Castello.
Very odd indeed.
What a waste. No offense.
None taken.
With Cesare gone to Urbino, we must build our forces.
I thought we intended to strike now.
Impossible. Cesare commands a massive army in Romagna. You would never reach him.
I say we work here, in Roma. Erode the Borgia's influence, while restoring our own. And in fact, I want to begin right now. Volpe, bring Claudia and Bartolomeo here. Machiavelli, meet me outside. Take care of her. Look, the Borgia rob everything from the people to maintain power.
What do you intend to do?
We will recruit him to our cause.
You cannot be serious.
To win this war, Machiavelli, we need loyal soldiers. By recruiting enemies of the state, we arm those who have been disarmed by the Borgia.
Go then. Recruit our first novices.
And it's taken us about a handful of episodes, but we finally begin the Brotherhood part of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Yeah, so let's get ourselves some recruits. And don't worry, they will become very useful very quickly.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Thank you. Your courageous example I would gladly follow.
The liberation of Roma has begun.
Your cause is also mine. My life is at your service.
Okay, our Brotherhood grows. Now, I think there's a mission right alongside here. Let's see. Oh, that's a lot of blood.
Who did this?
That monster, Malfatto!
Did you see him?
That way!
This game really enjoys killing courtesans, I've noticed. Also, I don't know if those out there remember, but Assassin's Creed Brotherhood actually launched with a multiplayer mode, which was honestly phenomenal. It was really cool in that you were in a certain area with other players. Some of you were assassins and others were like targets, if I remember correctly. Can you please get out of my way, people? Anyway, the multiplayer mode was great. Unfortunately, it didn't work. And I believe this is one of the characters, and that's why we are hunting him down. Or her down. Or them down. It has to be an assassination then, no problem.
Requiescat in pace.
Please, God, let me live!
Great design for a character. But yeah, the multiplayer just didn't work out in that not enough people played, or they didn't... Ubisoft did not want to continue it through other games, so... It's a shame. For those of you who played it, you know it was great, so... Actually, while I'm out and about, let me change our HUD, because we now need to know what our health meter is, because we have recruits. You see the red dash, I guess? That indicates that we have recruits active, and we can send them in for the kill. Which you will quickly find makes this game much easier. Because you can just send in 3 pairs, I think in total 3 pairs of assassin recruits. And that is quite an effective killing force. So we'll make use of them while we play the game from this point on. And we can send them on missions, which I think we'll learn shortly what those entail. I want to say it's this mission. Maybe.
Bambino, why do you cry?
They're going to take my mama on a boat ride. They say I will go on the next one.
Who?
A man from the castle came with guards and arrested us. He scared me.
They are scary. But you look very brave.
Will you bring my mama back?
Where did they take your mother?
Down that street.
Good. Do you have some place to go for now?
My uncle's.
Go there. Do not stop to talk to anyone.
I can hardly look at you.
Please, Valencia. Soon, all this will be behind us.
Requiescat in pace.
And I believe that was another character in the multiplayer. But now we get to assign our assassins. Yes. Here we go. Candida Massini. Adele Sozzi? Something like that. Yes, so we have some contracts that take us all across the Mediterranean. And they tell you what the difficulty is, what the reward will be, and how long it's going to take. Pretty simple maths. So we'll send our two to Spain, to Barcelona. Hopefully they can get that done. 100% guaranteed, so they will get it done. And yeah, it's a cool mini game. Is it a mini game technically? I guess. It's a cool mini game that adds to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. It helps make it a great game, so. Okay, I think I only have time for one more mission, so we'll keep it a major story arc. Let's pay off the Herald first, because he's absolutely slandering me. And yeah, here it is.
Ezio, over here. Ezio, come here. Ezio, over here. Ezio, come here.
Chi è là?
Ezio!
Leonardo!
I knew you were behind the break-in at Sant'Angelo. It is good to see you, friend.
Come here.
Forgive me. The Borgia have commandeered my services. Actually, they would have killed me had I refused.
What do they want?
War machines. I have constructed weapons for all the Borgia guards and other terrible monstrosities besides. They are very well designed, Ezio. Here, the names of the Templars overseeing their construction. Cesare intends to supply his army with my creations. You must dismantle them.
Grazie. I will take care of the plans and the machines.
There is far graver news, I am afraid. They have the apple.
Yes, I know. I gave the apple to Mario.
I am sorry, Ezio. Cesare left it in my hands to study, to make it work. Then Rodrigo took it from me. I know not where.
I will recover it in time. Leonardo, I've lost all the codex inventions you once fashioned for me.
Remaking them will be easy. I never forget the design. But you must compensate me for the raw material.
Really? They're not paying you at Il Vaticano?
Very, very little. If we are to do this, we must appear to not meet at all.
A hand pointing.
It's pointing to where you should sit. So sit.
Yes, maestro.
The return of best friend Leonardo and all that he brings to the game. So we can buy these gadgets from him over time. And I am now realizing that's why we haven't had a double blade. And the climb leap glove is why climbing has been such a pain.
Wait here. I will be back soon.
Anything for you, Leonardo, no problem. But that will improve the climbing. It's been so frustrating to not have that leap ability anymore. But that should resolve it. So we'll have to get that next.
I can kill double the guards.
Desmond, I've scanned Leo's location into the map so you can keep track of him when he moves. To synchronize with Ezio, you will have to destroy Leo's machines. I've marked the whereabouts of the Templars overseeing their construction. I'll update the map when the machines' locations are found.
Okay, with that, we are going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching this series on Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I love the game, it's one of the best in the series. And check back next time for more Assassin's Creed content.
Must be a drunken wager or something.